And presently, which part so na dey so you talk to me?
Well, we did check fingerprint. Na Kuwait, yeah.
Okay, so wetin happen wey una dey na check fingerprint? Wetin happen?
Well, we been count for car work na Kuwait, where some of the agents and they tell me different things them. Good things them anyway, so we been decide for camp. We can't say we lost them, but when we count waiting and tell we not counting none.
Okay, so
None.
like waiting are some of the things they would them tell una so.
And then they tell we good things because some of them they do good work. We be work na town. Some of them they do business. Then tell me say you they can't work. They pay you fine money. Where you they get day off, you they get this. But when we come, we not see anything like that day.
Okay, so how long you don't take we come na Kuwait?
Well, we don't take 1 year, 6 months. Wait.
Okay, so presently you say then a Shrek fingerprint. Wetin happen exactly we make you dey Shrek fingerprint? Wetin exactly happen?
Some of we, because like on my own side, the host way I be the work, it not be so good with me, problem, and we turn back my office, same thing. So like some of my company, the way they work now, they miss the side for my company, we all be the work, but we not been get any problem with nobody. The place also have been there one night, then go with the inside place, we don't come work, we don't sleep, then book the month away and coffee and car between at this place.
Okay, who are the people who been do that? So go book the motor pound and coffee now.
Now the Kuwait police then, sir.
Okay, so waiting are the reason we then give now for say now like this thing make them can do that. So waiting are the reason we then give now.
Well, they don't ever say anything. They just say because they say they ask for pataka.
Okay.
We don't call ID card. The ID card, and we not get them.
Okay, so because of una not get the ID card, now make them go broke. The south have been there and they all una. So now almost mean they dancing and they how many people them pound now they all.
The same house we been there in homes.
Okay.
The first part where them broke now is 6.
Okay.
The other parts are 6.
Okay. So the total number now be 12. Una all na Sierra Leoneans them?
One be there we not to Sierra Leonean, we na Ghanaian.
Okay. So presently now una all 12 day na the fingerprints.
No, they be don't go with 2.
Okay. So he left balance of 9 because the one not to Sierra Leonean.
Yes.
Okay, so how long una don't take na the deportee?
Na 2 months. We don't take so 2 months and some days now.
The union no go to una aid for go no or either the embassy una no able get way for contact them for make them know so na dey.
Well, the embassy kaya want them where they can ask names, we give you names and ask we so many questions them. How much we pay where we kaya, ask so many things them. Since then go, they not ever coming again.
Okay, you talk about how much una pay. So like you go able for tell we how much una been pay for common salon for Kana Kuwait?
Sure, some of we pay 3 million euros.
Okay.
Some man pay 600,000.
Okay.
So the money then be different. All man get your story where they tell you about the money where he pay for kaya.
Okay, so who are the people who can pay that money they too?
Well, now they then get different agents then there. You get agents now you country, you get agents back now yeah.
Okay.
So you get other agents where it be say in there at the main office.
Okay. So for more than all una, then agents and they non able for can rescue na, non able for can check on una.
No sir, we not see none. We not see nobody. We not see none from them.
So waiting at the present situation where they na the prison day.
Well, the present situation now because risky and when they come flooding they take place now though. We dey inside prison, we don't know what's in the happen.
Okay.
We don't know what's in the happen now though, then just lock we one side and anything can happen because water they take charge now though. And we then can lock we inside one side and they call different nationalities and they go. We then they call we good it's not the inside so.
Okay.
One per we stick right now where it be say what we they complain about Panadol no more than the kiwi.
Okay. So presently waiting go be your message we go on for send to the president of Sierra Leone.
Well, the message where I dey try for send to the president, I dey try for tell and say please let it try for rescue we let we go back home. we dey suffer. We really don't suffer. Some of we just be patient no more because of the kind background the way we left. For not left for people in good position, so like we be take and say we be able for make them up, but it's like we not able for do nothing because some of we not been get people the way they send money for we. The money the way we be they change dollar, we they keep on our box the way they broke the month, all dollar left inside the house. So we they try for tell and say let it come to we rescue, let it make let we go back home.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much for what you talk to we. Yeah.
Yes, I.
Yeah.
But for immediate response, we don't see video them we still they come out. People them where they suffer. Some people and the winner salon people them. Then other people in country now. We want for come back, but we know they then stock up. Waiting the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in particular they do in terms of discussing with other countries them for salon people them where they illegally wait for come back.
Thank you for raising this issue here. As we speak right now, this is not a major concern of government. You know, the Minister of Labour, they work seriously around this issue and they try for even come up with a legislative framework. We will make sure so in the long term we will address this issue and they get the full support of the rest of him, colleagues, including the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation. The reason why this issue is very important is that we ministry then at the front end. Any side with saloon folks then they now with responsibility for protect them, and that protection they require say them welfare for make sure say any side and they nobody know unbug them for that. And one thing is very clear: anytime we get a call from anybody, any part of the world, from whether Kuwait or any part of Europe, who say a particular individual, they say that they mistreat them, or one family don't die and they don't get care, that concern to we. And the president don't always make it clear, so any side we go for, always look after the community. No matter what in our agenda, they okay, always include the community. The reason is that one listen to their own experience and see how we will work on making sure say they protect the human right. That is it in the protection of the human right. So one thing we try to work on right now for make sure say the whole process of migration will regularize them. What thing can bug on people is that they can just listen to anybody who they can't tell them, say, I'll get work for you in a social place. Yeah. They will reach it and put in passport in hand. They're powerless. Got identity anymore, and as such, when they're in that state, they can always abuse them. So they try to harmonize the whole process now of labor movement from Salon to any part of the world. If we're able to do that, it means say we mission them at any part of the world now, therefore also be informed. The reason why they take advantage of Salon them out here and because so then they go outside of the mainstream diplomatic processes. Mm-hmm. So if you ask the embassy, then we'll tell you, we don't even know how many Salon man in there. Because then they're going to only wait trouble happen. Well, we want to move the ministry from simply waiting for let people that can complain to how we will protect them regularly. So that the duty of the embassies there now and the areas of accreditation now they can define very soon as an immediate area of relief, so that any person where they can tell folks then as they get work for them and one part of the world that the embassy where they cover that particular area, they know say these people then don't come and nobody know for pull them passport in their hand. Quickly here, the issue of Kuwait. I really want to address that because somebody mentioned that they abused it. Would they work on it? As recently as yesterday, we discussed that issue there, right? I raised them as an area, and as I talk about the kind of way we want for through legislation, fix this relationship, who can get this labor relationship with the rest of the world. I appreciate that legislative approach they get for help we, because get for define key processes now. So what thing that happen right now is regrettable. We they work on our mission and can address individual cases, but no one allow they wait until abuse case day for let we come in. We need for fix them right now. So one make sure say in a legislative process they use, we need parliament for step up immediately. We'll get this particular document to them so that we will protect the human right of people any side and day. Canada is very important to continue for build a relationship with them, and also want for sure Allman say would they work on making sure say the deportation issue. Now US until they handle well. The US now different government. They get a government and we own now get national interest. And we'll therefore work with them to the extent that we're able address the young concerns. At the same time, make sure so party business go forward. relationship with Washington quite good. The ambassador now, Ambassador Maria Brewer, a good friend of this country, who they work very hard for make sure say the party business come out fine. And our confidence say the relationship will make sure say we minimize the headache around this deportation issue. We embassy in Washington, they work with the State Department, and I hope say the Homeland Security where they manage this kind of deportation, because not to State Department and Homeland Security, they do that and they law get and they very clear. Then we always they give the right information to the State Department, so State Department not go come with some bad policies, then we go and bog people that they go to America. The issue of Malaysia, we not get no high commissioner Malaysia. So Fambu, the one with text, make them very clear. Anybody we say in a high commissioner Malaysia, taking particulars, give me, I will make sure say we chase them out of this planet.